Hey guys, today our group will be discussing our project on trash pollution and how it affects our environment and wildlife. When we were doing research, we found an article called Plastic is Not Fantastic, published by the Santa Cruz County, that said it is estimated by the year 2050 that there will be more plastic by weight than fish in the ocean. This should be a huge wake-up call to everyone because not only are we affecting fish and wildlife, but we are affecting our climate. In another article read called Trash on an Arctic Beach, Jaslowski said that climate change resulting from anthropogenic pressure is causing rapid warming and associated melting of ice and thawing of permafrost in the Arctic. If we don't get our littering and anthropogenic pollution, meaning man-made, under control, these beautiful places like beaches and the Arctic aren't going to survive much longer. Neither will the wildlife that roams our world. But can I consider it our world if we can't even seem to take care of it?
Given the overwhelming evidence that waste negatively impacts the world, we decided to focus on picking up trash within our community. Waste can be detrimental not only to us as individuals, but to wildlife, and unfortunately, it's not only limited to life on land, but it extends onto our oceans and it makes its way to other countries. Under the current circumstances, we decided it would be best to work separately and on our own time. We collectively agreed that we would pick up a total amount of 13 large bags. Each member, with the exception of our video editor who was only going to collect one bag, was to collect a minimum of 3 bags. Our group would know that we reached our goal when each member picked up their assigned trash bag and demonstrated video footage of the work that they did.
Hello, I chose to clean up Santa Cruz beaches because I was actually born and raised in Santa Cruz, and I just wanted to make sure that those areas were as beautiful and clean as they can be, as well as just making sure that I, decrease the amount of animals that die from mistaking those plastic trash pieces for food and they end up choking on them. So those are the reasons I chose to go to Santa Cruz to clean up those beaches. And some of the challenges and adjustments this team as a whole has had to make. Going from challenges first, the main thing was just making sure that our work and life as a whole, as well as school schedules, didn't conflict with the times we wanted to go out to clean. So just making sure that we set aside a specific time and date to go take some time and complete to clean these beaches was important. Not only beaches, but certain members chose to some people didn't have beaches to go to. Those were too far away. So me specifically, since I live, pretty close to a beach, I decided to go clean up those beaches. But other members, since they live in cities and they're not close to a beach, they decided to go clean their local communities instead of just beaches. So generally speaking, we just did our local communities in general. And other members, actually, they originally planned to clean up a specific area, but they found out that those areas were actually homeless areas, so they just didn't want to mistakenly take someone's possession thinking it was trash, but no, it was, their possessions. So the adjustments we had to make because of that is find a new area to clean so that wasn't a conflict. And just making sure that we stuck to our schedules and went to go clean out these areas. And those were some of the adjustments and challenges we had to overcome as a team.
The area I focused on was near the Los Lagos Golf Course in San Jose. I chose to focus on this specific area because I've been picking up trash in this area before with organizations in high school, and the area had always heavily been impacted with trash due to people living in between the creek that is near the golf course. But what had surprised me the most while picking up trash was finding a large amount of glass bottles in the area I was picking up, and due to that amount of glass bottles, it led to being one full bag of the 3 bags I picked up, and it immediately became recycling. Whenever I volunteer for trash pickup or creek cleanups or anything that has to do with picking up trash, it makes me realize how the majority of people will just walk past it and not do anything about it.
This project was a great experience because it brought to my attention the amount of waste that the side of my freeway has here in Gilroy. I had never noticed how drastic it was until I was forced to pay attention. For this project, I was able to buy a trash picker and spend about 4 hours collecting trash. I was not able to clean everything that I would have liked, but it sure has taught me to be more diligent and take initiative. While I did not verbally promote what I was doing, I was able to give an example to those who were exiting the freeway. At times while cleaning, passing cars would honk at us. I'm not sure what that meant, but I do hope that it encouraged others to do the same or at least deter them from littering.
Hello everyone, I'm Inigo and I've been focusing on the video editing of this video as picking up some of the trash bags in order for my team to finish the goal, or our main goal. Also, I think that our communities will be proud of the work that we have done. And that I'm from Spain, I've been focusing on my area, my local community. And I have some obstacles, as you know, the time change and the restrictions that have been promoted in Spain. But besides that, I think we did a good job working together, and I hope you enjoy the video.
To conclude our presentation, we have reached our goal of picking up 13 bags of trash between the 5 of us in 4 different areas, which are San Jose, Gilroy, Los Gatos, and Spain. We also want to take this time to encourage everyone to look at their own communities and think how they can make a positive impact for their own futures. Also, whenever you go out to the public and see pieces of trash, find a way to pick them up while also being safe and following guidelines. It may seem that it's not the best thing to do right now due to COVID, but as a team, we put ourselves out there and we're willing to pick up trash to have a better community. If we were all to put our part, we would make a cleaner world for today and tomorrow, one trash bag at a time.